I started playing softball when I think I was 8. I played t-ball before that with all my boy cousins and I loved it. And so my mom was like, okay, let's put you into a sport, make some friends, find some teammates. And so I started playing in Strathmore, where I'm from, and I loved it and I fell in love with it. I think I fell in love with softball because of all the different ways that you can learn from it. Like, I learned to be a good teammate, I learned to communicate. There's also always room to grow. Like, I will never stop learning within the sport. Having it never be static, I think, is really enjoyable because you can keep progressing forward. I think when you're a younger softball player, everybody wants to be a pitcher, and then going along with pitcher, all pitchers need a catcher, and so that's where I was like, okay, like, I don't think pitching is for me, but I really love to, as a young kid, I like to be involved in every play, and as a catcher, you are involved in every play. And also you spearhead a lot of, like, you can see everything that goes on the field at all times, and so I love to be able to, like, have a big picture view and be able to communicate that with my teammates. So I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 4. My pancreas stopped working, it produced no insulin, and there was nothing I could do to fix it, and that was just going to be, I was going to be type 1 diabetic for the rest of my life. So I don't remember a lot. I actually don't remember not being diabetic, which honestly sounds crazy, but I am thankful for, because it's a completely life-altering thing, and if I remembered not having it, I think it would be harder. The impaction of being a type 1 diabetic on being an athlete isn't easy, but I work really hard. Honestly, I have a lot of, like, different settings that go into all, like, the machines that I wear that keep me at a good blood sugar. When I play, I have to make sure I eat the right things before playing, while playing, after playing, to make sure my blood sugar is level. If my blood sugar is just a little bit off, like when I'm behind the plate catching, I'll be, like, completely lethargic, and it's so noticeable. I just do a lot of work to make sure my blood sugar is maintained while I'm playing and after I'm playing, because there can be long-term consequences if I don't. Often when people tell you, like, you now have a chronic illness that is never going to go away, there's no cure, there's only ways to, like, manage it, it's terrifying, and it's like, okay, what can't I do now? I've really learned about myself that I can do anything, and I can do anything that I just put my mind to, and it's okay if I have to take a couple extra steps to get where I need to go because of this chronic illness, but I can still go there. I've also learned that it's okay to have days where it's like, diabetes sucks. My family is great. We have I hate diabetes days, and we take all my old machines and put them in a Ziploc bag, and I get to smash them up with a hammer, and we eat cake that says I hate diabetes. And I think it's so important to know that those days are okay, because it's hard, but it's also something that you have to deal with. And so it's okay to take the time to be like, this sucks, and then tomorrow be like, okay, so I can do this still. I wanted to play at UBCO mostly because of the female coaching staff. I knew of them, I knew of their histories with softball and all the crazy impactful things that they've done in their softball journeys, and I knew I could learn so much from them. I knew I wanted to go into nursing, and UBCO has a great nursing program. I have a cousin, and he's 12, and he has neuroblastoma cancer, and he has since he was 3. And he is absolutely amazing. He is the strongest, toughest, funniest, silliest, smartest person I've ever met. And so he's taught me so much about why I could go into nursing, and the amazing care that nurses do provide, and that the care that they provide that isn't as amazing really is super impactful. And so it was for him that I want to go into nursing for sure. Being a female athlete is so rewarding, but it also, being female and being an athlete, you gotta work hard, because that's just how it works. You gotta put your all into it, especially having the female before the athlete. And it's really encouraging to see all of these strong female role models who are just, like, blazing fires. The biggest value that I can take away is that it doesn't matter what gender you are, that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to.